Managing your finances between paychecks can feel like walking a tightrope, and when unexpected expenses hit, waiting 2 weeks for payday creates intense stress and fear. If you use or are considering using the branch app for a cash advance or on-demand pay, you have likely wondered why the feature is available to you one day and suddenly unavailable or capped at a low limit the next. The core question boils down to this: how exactly does branch determine your eligibility for a cash advance, and what algorithm or criteria decide whether you get instant access to your money? Understanding this process takes away the mystery and prevents you from being caught off guard when you need emergency funds the most. Unlike traditional lenders or credit card companies that rely heavily on a hard credit check or FICO score, Branch determines cash advance eligibility primarily through real-time employment data, direct deposit tracking, and active shift logs. The foundation of your eligibility hinges on whether your employer integrates directly with Branch's earned wage access platform. If your employer uses Branch for payroll or scheduling, your account must appear on the official active roster sent by your payroll department daily. If your name is temporarily dropped or misaligned on the roster during a payroll system update, the app immediately flags an employer verification error, locking you out of advances until the roster refreshes. Once active employment is confirmed, Branch looks at your earned hours and hourly wage to project your earnings in real time. You cannot simply request money out of thin air. Branch only allows you to advance up to 50% of your earned wages during a given pay period, capped at $500 per single request and $1,000 total per pay cycle. This means if you have only worked 10 hours in the current pay window, your available advance limit will reflect only those 10 worked hours. As your manager approves and submits your timesheets or shift logs, your eligible advance limit dynamically grows. If you notice your limit is 0 early in the pay period, it is usually because insufficient hours have been logged or transmitted by your supervisor. Another critical element in Branch's algorithm is direct deposit routing. For most employer-partnered setups, Branch requires at least 65% of your total paycheck or expected direct deposit to flow into your Branch wallet. If you split your direct deposit across multiple bank accounts, or if recent wage garnishments, taxes, or pre-tax benefits significantly reduce your net deposit below this threshold, the algorithm may trigger a missing direct deposit error. The app uses this direct deposit setting as a guarantee that it will be able to automatically recoup the advanced funds when payday arrives. Your repayment history with prior advances also plays a massive role in maintaining your eligibility. If you had a previous cash advance that was not fully repaid because your paycheck was smaller than expected, your account enters an overdue or outstanding balance state. Branch strictly enforces a policy where previous advances must be 100% cleared before new cash advances are unlocked. Once your employer transmits the full repayment amount during the next payroll cycle, your advance functionality automatically restores, provided all other employment conditions are met. For users accessing standalone consumer features or Branch international offerings, alternative data points come into play. Instead of a credit score, Branch analyzes device metadata, mobile money transactions, and bank account history to construct an individualized credit risk profile. Maintaining a positive, non-overdrawn bank balance, avoiding failed bank debits, and maintaining consistent income streams all signal low risk and expand your maximum borrowing limit over time. To take immediate, actionable control of your Branch eligibility and ensure you never get locked out during a financial pinch, follow these straightforward steps. First, verify with your HR or payroll department that your name is correctly listed on the daily Branch roster and that your direct deposit allocation meets or exceeds the required percentage into your Branch account. Second, check the on-demand pay tab inside the app frequently to ensure your shift hours are logging properly after every completed workday. If hours are missing, prompt your manager to submit up-to-date timesheets. Finally, budget carefully so that your net paycheck, after deductions, always covers your advance repayment. Avoiding partial repayment hangs that lock your account. By staying proactive with your timesheets and payroll settings, you can reliably use Branch as a safety net whenever unexpected expenses arise.